Welcome into Clinton, South Carolina, where tonight the Wofford Terriers will look to remain unbeaten. The Terriers, ranked number 7 in the nation in the latest FCS poll at 3-0, take on the 2-2 Presbyterian College Blue Hose. Wofford coming off a narrow victory over Gardner-Webb out of the Big South Conference last week. Tonight they take on another Big South team in PC. They've won back-to-back games for the first time since the 2014 season. These clubs have not met since 2013, the last time they played. Wofford beat Presbyterian at Gibbs Stadium 55-41. Interesting note, this is the 84th all-time meeting between the programs, and it's dead even. Each school has won 40 times with 3 ties. They've been playing each other in football since 1914. Let's have a look at your highlights.
Guys up front.
Terriers going right to left. They start this drive from their 6-yard line. Brandon Goodson fakes the dive, pitch near corner. Blake Morgan turns the corner, has room. 10, 20, down the sideline, 30 to the 40. Cuts it inside to the 50, has blockers. 40, 30, he's gone. 20, 10, 5, a 94-yard touchdown run for Blake Morgan.
And I don't see any laundry, and there were some crushing blocks. I saw one that was delivered by a running back, and then also one of the offensive linemen downfield cut somebody out. What a beautiful run by Blake Morgan, easily the longest of his career.
Blake Morgan, 94 yards. The Terriers faked the dive up the middle. They ran the triple option to the left. 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line. Again, Goodson out of the gun, this time with 2 backs. Fakes the dive to Morgan. He's going to carry left and has a seam. 30-35. Dragged down from behind at the 38-yard line. Brandon Goodson with the quarterback keeper that time. He is dragged down by Jicey Yeldell, the defensive end, a redshirt junior. McAfee and Nelson are the running backs. Goodson shotgun snap coming on 3rd and 7. PC selling out on a blitz. Pass thrown, sliding catch made at the near hash mark for a Terrier first down as Dorian Lindsay gathers it in. As he cut from right to left across the center of the field, he's got it at the PC 42. Brandon Goodson with the throw. Goodson with a wing left will go out of the gun with 2 backs. He's got a receiver either side, and guess what? Chase Nelson up the middle, breaks through the pile, 10-5, touchdown Chase Nelson. Or pardon me, that is Andre Stoddard. Andre Stoddard up the middle for the score. They swapped him out.
Huge hole. Stoddard hit it quick, showed those fresh legs, and Terriers with a beautiful drive for their 2nd score of the night.
4 receivers for a PC, 2 either side as they move left to right. Marable will go in motion left behind the formation. Now back to his right as he takes the pitch to the near corner to the 35. And boy, does he take a smack of a hit at the 40-yard line.
Robbie Armstrong and JoJo Tillery.
We have 12:51 to play in the 2nd quarter. Wofford 1st and 10 from the 28 wingbone. Rolling right, Joe Newman stepping up in the pocket. Going to heave it deep for Lindsay. Diving try incomplete at the PC 25-yard line. 2nd and 2 from the 38. Trips left, a single man to the right. Lone back is Robinson. He'll get the carry right up the gut, and the Terriers won't let him get a thing. Trips left, a single man right, a single back is Marable. Cheek with play action will throw near flat. Davis has it 30, near numbers, stutter step to the 20, cuts it back outside to the 15. Deshaun Davis down to the Wofford 10-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, a wing to the left, a single back for Cheek. And he'll hand it away. Marable looking to make left corner, takes it to the 5, diving for the pylon, touchdown Presbyterian. 3rd and 3 Wofford from the 26 right hash. Goodson out of the gun, man in motion near side Blake Morgan. He'll set up in the slot to the right. Goodson, or make that Newman back out there, fakes the dive, carries left, crosses the 30, and it's a first down run for Joe Newman out to the 34-yard line. Quick feet right there.
Yeah, he's got quick everything. Yeah.
So here we go, 2nd half beginning with Wofford up 7. Goodson with 2 backs out of the gun, handoff, and his running back, Andre Stoddard, is hammered right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. There were 2 blue jerseys just waiting on him. Malik Catchings, the first man there for Presbyterian. He on the right hash, Terrier end of the field. And it's a handoff to Marable. Now they're going to run the reverse, coming in the other direction. Davis, right corner, 35-30, and he'll go out of bounds as he is hit at the Terrier 29-yard line. That's an 8-yard play on the reverse. Rivera and Morris combined to get him out of bounds, but still, Tom, they run a little bit different kind of play, and they got 9 yards. They spot him out at the 28.
And I love the fact that the quarterback, Ben Cheek, came around on the reverse and was trying to block somebody.
14-7, Wofford hanging on to the lead, but Presbyterian driving. We have 11:03 to play in the third quarter. It'll be second down and a yard at the Wofford 28, right hash. 2 left, a single man. Frazier to the right, a wing to the right. Cheek fakes the give, wants to get to the right corner, tackled by the ankles by Terrence Morris, who dove at him. Cheek does stretch out, resting on the 2-point conversion stripe in the center of the field. Goodson with 2 backs behind him out of the gun, fakes the dive, pitch far corner. Morgan with a slide step to his left, trying to get by a defender, crosses the 5 and is wrestled to the turf close to the 9-yard line. Secondary tackle made by Joey Jr. McAfee and Nelson, the running backs. Shotgun snap for Goodson. Handoff, McAfee, right side, fumbles the ball. Who's got it? No signal yet. It's loose at the 27-yard line. PC saying they have it, but we yet to see the officials come up with a signal. The Blue Hose, do they have it? I have not seen the official make a signal. Wofford football. And wouldn't you know, they get a first down out of the deal.
Where is the ball?
There it is. Van, what do you got?
Well, we dodged a bullet on that. That thing came flying out of the air about 2 or 3 feet in the air. And I'm going to tell you, the first people who had it were the Blue Hose. I think the Terriers stole one at the bottom of the pile.
From their 26, right hash, wing bone, wideouts with short splits either side. Goodson, deep drop to throw, gonna lob it deep down the middle, and Morgan's got it. 45 to the 40, breaks the tackle 30, angling left to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. He's bumped out of bounds at the 2-yard line. First and goal. Once again, it is big play, Blake.
3rd and 11, you just throw it up for Blake Morgan. Wow, he is in the middle of everything big that the Terriers do on offense.
Antonio Leroy bumped him out of bounds, shy of the pylon. It is 1st and goal. Air Force transfer, a quarterback by trade. Luke Carter lining up for a chip shot. This is a 19-yard field goal on the way out of Mosley's hold, and it's good. So the Terriers end up with 3 points out of the deal. Wofford up 10. Blue Hose 3rd and 7 from their 28 right hash. They send 2 left, a single man to the right. And a single back. That is Marable, sidecar left. Cheek calling out the signals. Man will motion right to set up in the slot at the far side. Cheek gonna tuck and run, and he is tackled at the ankles at the 29-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Colton Clemens. Terriers up 17-7. On 1st down, handoff, big hitter straight up the middle. Taken to the 40, to the 50, to the 40. That is Lennox McAfee, near sideline 30. McAfee out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Another big play for the Terriers. This one by Lennox McAfee on the carry.
Just a quick hitter up the middle. And, man, there was a big hole, and I'm not sure where the safety was, but he wasn't where he was supposed to be.
Run out of bounds by Joey Junius, and that'll be the final play of the quarter as Matt. And again, a single man comes to the right. Wingbone this time. Stodders is your fullback. And it will be a counter give to the right, a carry to the 3, to the 2, to the 1. Touchdown run, Blake Morgan. Blake Morgan over right side on the counter give.
Number 11, Blake Morgan in for the touchdown.
It was just what Wofford needed, all set up by the Lennox McAfee.
2nd and goal from the 9, 2 receivers left with the ball on the right hash mark. Single back Robinson, sidecar left. Cheek will scramble to his left, throws, taken at the 5, and the receiver fumbles the ball. Did it go out of bounds, or is it dead in the end zone? What are they going to call it? Or are they saying the play was dead before the fumble?
That ball rolled.
The receiver was Frazier. He caught it at the 1-yard line, and then the ball came loose as he was hit. The Terriers are claiming it's a touchback as the ball rolled into the end zone and maybe out of the corner of the end zone.
Should be a
touchback. The officials are talking it over, and indeed it is a touchback. It is Wofford football.
Yeah, the ball rolled out of the side of the end zone, out of bounds, as the Well, receiver was hit right about the 1 yard line. Ball squirted in the end zone and then went out of bounds. That's a touchback. Should be Wofford football, and it is.
Terriers now 2nd and 5 from the 25. Newman running the option left. The toss away to McAfee. He's going to throw it deep. Man wide open. Caught at the 40, 35, 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. That is a touchdown for Jason Hill on the pass from the halfback, Lennox McAfee.
Again, a Terrier doing their best impersonation of Ray Guy. That pass was in the air for a long time, but give Jason Hill credit. He waited on it and caught it softly and then outraced the PC defense to the end zone.
75 yards on the pass from McAfee to Hill. He stumbled a little, by the way.
He did.
Jason did. He had to wait for that to come down. Extra point try here for Luke Carter, and it is good. And wouldn't you know, Wofford adds to the lead, and some of the PC fans are headed for the exits. Suddenly, this game doesn't feel nearly as close. 31-7, Wofford leading. 7:34 to play.
Losing by that
short
margin.
end. On 4th and 14, Cheek, plenty of time, going to heave it deep to the near side toward the end zone. Watts Davis, leaping interception made by a Terrier in the end zone. That is Graham Massey. And there's a little sugar on top.
So, and he does have good hands.
Yeah.
26, Graham Massey.
Massey with the pick. Wofford will take a knee, and the Terriers will get out of Bailey Memorial Stadium with a win over the Blue Hose, and for what it's worth, they'll take the lead in the all-time rivalry, 41-40 with 3 ties. Coach, they were stubborn. You're up 14-7 at the half. What was the message?
Don't let them hang around. We were fearful of coming out in the second half and stalling out, and we knew that we had a fight on our hands. Coaches understand it better than players do, and you could tell that they were a well-coached group. They've got some playmakers. The running back that they've got is outstanding. I thought their quarterback did a great job of throwing the football. Tough kid, ran the ball well. I thought their offensive line did a nice job, and then their defense, I thought they played well. We had some big plays, which afforded us an opportunity to get up a couple scores. And then there was a couple plays, quite frankly. Lennox, he fumbles the football. We're fortunate enough to get on it. That was one play. Then I think we end up driving, having a score. And then the defensive play where they almost scored, the ball got knocked out and went through the end zone, and all of a sudden, safety on them, we got the ball. So those 2 plays right there, if they'd gone opposite, would have probably been made it even more difficult.
You know, folks are going to look at the score 31-7 and think it was an easy night, but it wasn't heading into the fourth quarter. So I asked you halftime, what'd you tell the guys post-game?
Well, I just told them, I said, better job in the second half. This game right here is over. There's another challenge a week from today, and the challenge is bigger. There's an outstanding team in Western Carolina. They're lighting the scoreboard up, and we've got work to do. It's going to be a great challenge for us, but we feel that if we work, if we play the way that we're capable, then we'll have an opportunity for success. But you can't make mistakes, whether it be in blocking or assignments from a defensive standpoint or assignments on the kicking game. You got to be dialed in. There's no bad teams anymore. I mean, you got people that have real good athletes, well coached, and they're going to fight you. And that's what it's been the last 4 weeks. The big thing about this game versus the others, we have a few more points, but we still got to get better.
Blake Morgan has become the big play guy in so many ways. What makes him different, maybe special when he has the ball?
Well, he's a outstanding athlete. He's very quick-footed. He's got good top-end speed, and he can make you miss. We played a lot of games. He's been in it, and I don't care who we played against. He has the ability to make people miss in space. And then, once he gets his nose into the wind and you're a click behind, he's going to finish the play.
You mentioned Western Carolina next week. They've got Detrez Newsome coming back, one of the best running backs maybe in the country. What do you do to get him ready this week?
Work really hard. That's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to come up with a plan, and we're going to have to execute the plan. We're going to have to be the total team. If we stumble offensively, we won't get it done. If we stumble defensively, we won't get it done. We got to be on the same page. We got to have all three facets of the team working, special teams, O&D, and if we do that, that'll give us a chance.
Thanks for your time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
First play from scrimmage, you run 94. Lennox made a big block. Michael Ralph made a big block. Do you see those blocks as they happen?
Yeah, definitely. As soon as I got the ball pitched, I saw Lennox dive and cut somebody. And then from there, I saw the sideline, and I know Ralph and Chandler were down the field blocking, so I just had to follow them down the field.
At any level, have you run one that far?
No, I think that was my longest play ever, really.
And then you had the long pass reception, 72 yards. Take us through that one.
Well, really, RJ came across me, and we kind of did a switch-up on accident, and it just worked out in our favor. So Brandon put a good ball out there, and we just got to keep it going.
Offense, in terms of getting points, sputtered until late third, early fourth quarter. What was the difference? What finally opened up for you guys?
Yeah, we came back in halftime, had a good speech from Coach Ayers, fixed all the keys, assignments, and came back out and just executed.
Western Carolina next. They're rolling. What do you remember from playing them last year?
Last year, there was a tough game last year. We were, I'm pretty sure, tied at halftime. I think we won by maybe 10 or less. So I know they're a good football team, put up a lot of yards, but I think if we play our game, we'll be good.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Terrence, they hung tough. What was it like defending their offense tonight?
Initially, I'm not going to lie, this was a challenge because, these players, PC, they got some great players. They come out with the mindset, although we are in stat sheet and rankings above them, they came out with the mindset, hey, man, we're going to play these guys like they're anybody else that we can match up with. So they came out. They showed a great fight. First half, it was kind of shaky. But we get, as a defense, including the coaching staff, that made some adjustments with us, got our eyes where they need to be, and told us to just play ball and play the defense that we're capable of playing. Came out the second half, we gave up a touchdown. We didn't let it. At first, everything seemed like, hey man, we're supposed to be up by a lot. We're playing these guys, but these guys, they're great. They might not be the PC of a team that's just wow. They're like an FBS D1 school. No, but the level there, the Big South, the Big South, it's not SoCon play, but they still played us like a SoCon team in the first half. And they basically gave us a challenge, but having great coaches to put us in better positions and telling us where our eyes need to be, and having great teammates to, hey, when things get tough, get the going get tough, hey man, you had a mistake, we got you. Having guys to defend you, come to your back, having coaches to stay on you because they know you can play better, it just makes us as a whole defense live up to the expectations, because ain't nothing's going to be given us. We got a target on our back because everybody's seen the run we had last year, and now they're looking like, oh, Wofford is the team to be. And I know what the old saying say, offense sell tickets, defense win games. And tonight, offense, they put us in the position to be up, so it's on us to keep that position and keep us in a better position of not having to have another close game. Because we gave up, 7 points in the first half, and it was 14-7. You expect, man, Wofford should be blowing these guys out. But these guys, they gave us a great fight in the first half. Coaches came out, they saw the scheme, made great calls, we put ourselves in better position by having our eyes where it need to be, and the defense played fast and keeping the great guys, the skilled guys they have contained for the most part, and they end up giving the offense every chance they can get to put up more points, and that's how it all unfolded. So it was a great turnaround in the second half as a whole team, offensively with defense, manning up, putting our backs against the wall, making great plays.
Congratulations on the win.
Appreciate it.
The final score will show that Wofford won this game by 24 points, but it was close going into the fourth quarter. Nonetheless, due to big plays on offense and a fine effort by the defense all night long, Wofford goes to 4-0, and they should remain ranked well up in the top 10, closing in on next week's showdown with Western Carolina. The Terriers will take on a Catamount team that hammered Chattanooga this evening. Last year, the Terriers beat the Catamount soundly in Cullowhee. This should be a good one. It'll be a 1:30 kickoff at Gibbs Stadium on Saturday. We'll have the call on the Wofford IMG digital platform starting at 1 o'clock. Also, you can watch the game on ESPN3. Your final score tonight from Clinton, the Wofford Terriers 31 and the PC Blue Hose 7. I'm Mark Hauser. Thanks for watching Terrier Vision.